quick break in transmission earlier on. 0-all the scoreline. And we have played approximately 12 minutes, unofficially that is, in the first half of this matchup between Edith Dalton James in green and Homewood Technical in the red shorts, gold stockings, and of course gold top. But Jamara Jones is off to the races for Homewood Technical. She wears number 10, hoping to get possession of that ball at the byline. Near the corner flag, Edith Dalton James still alive. And Homewood Technical will take a throw. 0-all the scoreline. This is semi-final 2. The winner of this matchup will face Excelsior in Monday's final at Stadium East. The losers of the two semi-final will face off in the third place playoff. The loser of the first semi-final, though, losing by 4-0, was Gavi Masio, beaten by Excelsior. And scoring for Excelsior, though, was Destiny Powell, Andreen Smith, who scored twice, and Jada Lee Brown, who was also on the score sheet. No goals to show yet in this matchup. And Stacey Campbell, and we'll get her official position in just a bit. I was thinking that, she was perhaps in the upper echelon of the company to, of course, dictate things, but she said no, not at all. She's just a representative on the ground of Massey Distribution, and I'm not sure what product she's distributing. She'll tell us. Welcome to ISSA Sports TV. Stacey, how are you doing?
I'm okay, thank you.
All right, what product are you pushing today?
So we have a few brands over there. We have K-Free product. We have some snacks from Munchies, and we have our Amins spray today.
And of course, the Carefree product is what you're pushing today.
Yeah, that's what I'm personally pushing today, and so it's our K-Free liners. So at Prison Oval today we have a promotion on them. It's the 36-pack liners, and a purchase of one today I can give you one free. And I don't know if you guys know, but the K-Free is one, well, I wouldn't say one, but the best right now, and it's all over in stores. You can get them anywhere. It's a multi-protection, it's odor free, freshness, and yeah, so I'll say it's 100% best right now to use.
They come over to your booth and ask for Stacey Campbell, then of course you'll take care of them.
I will take care of them the best. So you get best treatment at Massic table. Sorry.
Thanks again.
You're most welcome. Thank you.
All right, so Stacey Campbell there, representative of Massey Distributors, and representing of course, the Carefree brand. No goals to show yet, Miss Fishley.
No, but there was a chance on goal finally. That was a free kick that was saved by the keeper. And let's see what Edith can do from here.
Oh, Edith, this could be an opportunity. Hoping to go forward that time. It was Danvers. Danvers getting by one. Hoping to get inside the box. The shot was blocked. Edith Dalton James still alive. Finding now the number 12 player Anderson. Her shot too was wayward. And a challenge in the middle of the park, but Edith Dalton James have come alive.
Yes, they have, and they seem to have switched Trevanta's flank. That's the best opportunity. There wasn't an opportunity at the end. Well, there was an opportunity, but that's the best move that we've seen them put together. I think they'll not been having Danishka so deep. I don't think they'll benefit. I will put her up top, but I think they're trying to protect their defense as best as possible.
The number 15 player, Stephanie Davis, on the right-hand side of the park, and Danvers on the left. One bounce to the goalkeeper that time of Homewood Technical. No problem for Brianna Staple in goal for the team from Manchester.
Simple.
Saying good afternoon to many of the coaches globally who are watching this matchup here this afternoon from the Spanish Town Prison Oval. Yours truly, Dwight Fraser, along with Kadish Fishley, our color commentator. And yours truly, Dwight Fraser, doing ball by ball. And cool conditions now. Earlier on, it was, my mom would say, piping hot.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah?
But as soon as the sun sets, most times in Spanish Town, it gets a little cooler.
Well, usually when you're coming from the countryside and by reaching Spanish Town, you know, you feel the heat.
Yeah. Spanish Town is not as cool as country, but
Yes.
it's cool.
Here is Edith Dalton James now to start from the back. Hoping to string some passes together. Let's see what they will do. A horrid clearance comes as far as Homewood Technical's half. But a whistle on the play, meaning Homewood Technical will get possession with a throw from the far side. Ball fired up the park. Homewood Technical in defense, though, their game. This is Jackson for Homewood Technical. Sees a pass, hoping to lay it off, but was tackled up.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Edith Dalton's game plan. It seems it's just to launch the ball up and
Kick and run?
It's just kick and run, and you know.
Well, here now is Edith Dalton James. It was Davis who had position earlier on, but the goalkeeper of Homewood Technical, though, coming off her line, reading those plays,
Right.
and Edith Dalton James will take some doing to beat that goalkeeper, though. Jamara Jones with it now for Homewood Technical. Two players in her back, hoping to shake them off. Doesn't go for a pass, or did she? Turns, made a mighty swing, and the goalkeeper read it carefully of Edith Dalton James. Somewhat backed up in their own half, Edith Dalton James, for a minute.
Yeah. Yes. Again, it's not very good football when you think about it. This kick and run, we've evolved to a point where we want to see teams keep possession of the ball and create chances, with some intricate passes, and we're not able to see that. We haven't seen that as yet.
Not yet. So,
It's a bit scrappy at the moment.
yeah. Ball just being kicked around, no one with possession just yet. Homewood Technical hope to get it. They push Edith Dalton James back in their own half. With just one player from Edith Dalton James. Shantavia Lewis waiting in the wings.
And then and you think about it, like there's no support for if Edith should win the ball and it gets to her. There's no support there to
For Davis, yes.
Right.
And likewise, the situation with the Homewood Technical forward, Jamara Jones. She is the lone life in the party when the offense is attacking. That just now was Danvers hoping to turn the corner,
Right.
but the defenders are stout.
And I mean we've seen this from their first game. They're very strong. So, it's not going to be that easy to shake them. Oh, that's a good tackle.
Homewood Technical with a hurried clearance. They managed to string two passes together. Myself and Miss Fishley trying to count to see if any team can surpass 4 passes. We have not managed to see that yet, huh? So the defender considered for a second to play it back to our goalkeeper.
And then again,
Here's Edith Dalton James with it now. The number 15 player, Davis. Oh, what a good move. Trying to run between two players. That time,
safety first.
Rattray making her presence felt. And so now a corner to be taken by Rattray. Rattray floats it, but it goes behind for a goal kick.
Poor. Poor. But again, we said it, they make two passes and then it's all about dribbling and trying to goal.
Oh! That was the closest any player have come all afternoon. That shot came out of nowhere from Rattray.
Keeper was frozen.
And the keeper was well and truly beaten for pace. My goodness.
And
if only we could see that again in slow motion.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try and find that replay.
Yeah, definitely. We'll have to watch that one again. This is Felicia Brown with it now. Laying it off smoothly for her teammate just now, Anderson. But the play was broken up.
I think Edith has decided to play Ratchet so deep and give her the ball, and then she dribbles forward a few paces.
Yes.
And then shoots.
Here is Homo Technical. Some players crashing
and that's
on the turf.
Fair tackle.
Jamara Jones waiting in the wing. Homo Technical trying to come forward. Oh, the player. She seemed to be enjoying the better of play.
She always enjoys her game. She enjoys playing. She enjoys the challenges.
Yes.
The aggressiveness.
And not afraid to go into a tackle.
Definitely not.
I would say 50-50, but then she seemed to be playing at 100.
And she's not afraid to take on everybody.
Well, a quick break at this juncture when a player of Homo Technical is down. And no scores yet on the board for either team. But Edith Dalton James seem to be enjoying the better of play, at least in the last 3 minutes or so, with a shot that came sailing over the crossbar and their fans going wild at the moment.
Right, it was very close. From my angle, it seemed very close. And I think, wow. If that, I wish that had gone in. That would have been a goal.
That would have been the goal of the semi-final so far.
Yes, it would be.
Compared to the 4 goals that we saw Excelsior scored against Gavi Masio in semi-final 1. Excelsior waiting in the semi-final for the winner of this matchup between Edith Dalton James in green and Homo Technical in gold and red. You're saying?
I'm saying that Edith needs to be careful though, because it seems that Homo is trying to hit them on the counter. And their best chances so far has come from that.
So that Edith Dalton, James player Rattray, where's number 9? Had the shot which Miss Fishley spoke about just now. And had possession, skipping by 2 players, hoping to get by a third, but was unsuccessful. And her laces were untied.
And she's fixing it now.
And the players getting a little bit of hydration and they're ready to go again. Davis now for Edith Dalton James. Not too sure if that was a pass. Homo Technical read it well. Rattray with that high boot. And of course Danvers getting involved in the fray just now, but has quickly broken up. And the goalkeeper of Edith Dalton James reading the play.
But look at the disconnect between the defense and the midfield. Like they're so far apart that the goalkeeper cleared the ball and it just went straight back to an Homewood player.
So the action comes to you from the Spanish Town Prison Oval. Edith Dalton, James in green, Homewood Technical in the gold and red. No goals to show just yet. This is still first half action of semi-final 2. The player making those big kicks, Stephanie Davis. But those high kicks ain't going anywhere.
No, it's just okay.
Jackson now, finding the lady Jamara Jones, who is still waiting to score for Homewood Technical in this contest. Having too many green shirts for which to contend. And Jones unable to keep it in. Edith Dalton James may have given up a corner or a goal kick it is. We wait to see what the referee indicates. A goal kick to Edith Dalton James. So the cool conditions here now make it good for, or make it awesome for football action here at the Spanish Town Prison Oval. The heat that penetrated the first half, or penetrated the proceedings, made it tough on the players. That player of Edith Dalton James was just standing and waiting, which was Ratchery. But a good quick move this time by Cunningham. Losing the ball to Homewood Technical. They found themselves with possession and just a little bit of space now. But the space was closing all the time.
It seems to be Homewood's turn for a little bit of momentum.
Yes. And as Ms. Fischler said, that neither of these teams can beat Excelsior. And she says that with confidence, having coached in the league with a former champion in St. Jago High.
Yeah, I mean, you're watching, you look at how Excelsior plays, and then you look at how these two teams play. And the structure of Excelsior compared to the structure of these teams, it's miles apart.
Oh, this is Rattray beating one, looking for passing options. Does she have it? And a little bit of selfishness on the part at the time of Rattray.
Yeah, it is.
And she lost possession. Homewood Technical to go the other way. Ball fired over the crossbar. No threat that time to Edith Dalton James. But Homewood Technical enjoying this little cameo.
Yes. They've
Maybe 120 seconds or so.
Right. Yeah, they've opened up the defense a few times, so you have to capitalize when you're on top.
But it goes back to what you said earlier on about getting at least 4, 5, 6 good passes together while advancing,
right,
and creating that opportunity to score. Not the kick and chase, and the kick with, and of course the placement of the ball, which goes nowhere except in the air and then bounce and 5 players go after it.
Right.
Rattray. Not too sure what was Rattray's intention just now.
I'm not sure. I think she was trying to turn her. But I think Homewood has recognized that she's dangerous and has now put a little bit of pressure on her.
And whenever she gets the ball, they close her down quickly.
Right.
Yes. And with no goals to show yet by either team, is an indication of how close perhaps both teams are playing.
Right.
And that there's not a significant difference between them. So the crowd have been relatively silent except for Edith Dalton James supporters.
There hasn't been much to cheer, to shout for. I mean, we're talking about the passes. nothing really to.
Jones, oh! That's her first real effort of the contest.
And that was selfish. There was a player in a better position there.
Yes.
Play the ball on top, and she has an easier shot at goal.
But in that attempt to save the goalkeeper of Edith Dalton James, Shamaya Watt have given up a corner. And we wait to see what Homewood Technical will make of this one. Could this be the first goal of the matchup thus far? Could Homewood Technical go in front by virtue of this current play, which will go into progress with the kick taken now? Taken short. Edith Dalton James getting the opportunity to clear. Homewood Technical, danger not yet averted.
And here comes Ratchet.
Here comes Ratchet once again now. Lays it off. Oh! So again, unable to string the passes together. She found just now her defender, Lewis, who was waiting in a good position. But the pass was too tame. Ratchet.
No support. No support.
And again,
Look at the disconnect between the attack and the midfield. Look how far
yes,
she's coming from to offer some resistance.
This now is Homewood Technical searching for opportunities now. Jackson with it. Finding Reed. Reed goes goalward. Quickly blocked by the defenders. A high ball bounce in the path just now of their number 16 player, Naver. And while Homewood tried to string some passes together, Edith Dalton James were busy, serious, and trying to get some passes together of their own. And the ball just overrunning the intended receiver just now, Davis.
That's halftime. I mean, other than a few good chances, there's not much to talk about from this half. It's been. I'm trying to find the perfect phrase to describe it, but it's
scrappy.
It's been scrappy. It's been scrappy. It's not been, in my opinion, very good football. There's no. There's no like cohesion between the teams, between the phases of play. There's the attackers and the defense. It's so far apart, and you see that when there's an attack, there's no one to help recycle the ball. So it's just not very good at the moment.
Looking at it also too in that first half was just completed, we see also from the Homewood Technical standpoint that Jamara Jones, the number 10, the forward, pretty much left alone. She had the supporting cast members in the form of Reed, that number 7 player, and ever so often several other players like Evans and Ferguson and Akia Jackson. But they too are unable to string any passes together. On the part of Edith Dalton James, I saw the promise earlier on of the player you pointed out, Danvers. But after switching her to the opposite side of the park, we saw no production from her.
Yeah, we're not seeing anything from her now, and you know, for Edith Dalton James to move forward, they're going to need their wingers and Ratchet to be able to work well. There was a chance where Ratchet was trying to play a 1-2. We need those to come off if you want to score as Edith Dalton James, because if that had come off, that was straight to goal.
That certainly would have been a beauty, and it was a good shot. The best shot of the afternoon, though, in my estimation, from Ratchet, the number 9 player.
Yes.
I don't know, Miss Fishley wanted it to score. At this juncture, though, we'll run the Homewood Technical lineup quickly for you. And train your eyes on our screen. Brianna Staple wears number 40. There's also to Kimisha Hall, Kayla Sharp, and Nakisha Spence. Or make that Nashika Spence. Abby K. Reed, the right back who wears number 8. Rhiannon Powell. Makeda McLean in there as well. The forward Jamara Jones, who have worked extremely hard this afternoon. And the left back, Akia Jones, finding herself out of position several times, but really working hard
Yes.
to push the initiative. Also to at right midfield, Kiana Ferguson, Akela Evans in there, number 13, as well as Alia Makanoff. Part of the lineup for Homo Technical includes also to Rihanna Windet, Latanya Montague wears number 16, number 17 at central midfield, Jeroni Dixon, along with Nicole Naver, and the backup goalkeeper as is Alicia Williams. So the Edith Dalton James lineup, because many of our viewers would have missed it. The goalkeeper Shamaya Wyatt certainly have been the active or more active of the two goalkeepers. Shantavia Lewis in there, forward Latisha Blake, and along with Emily Rose. Alia Jones wears the number 5, have been working hard as well. So too is Ashley Brown. Another Ashley, but Cunningham number 7 is in there as well for Edith Dalton James. Have been running across the park this afternoon, nothing to show just yet. Trevanta Danvers took of course, a few good moments, or had a few good moments, we should say, in the first half, but then was switched to the opposite side of the park, and then she disappeared after that. Number 10, Olivia Nevers. Felicia Brown wears number 11. Talisa Anderson, 12. Janika Brown, 13. And I think I'm missing number 9, Ratchery, who had the best shot of the afternoon.
The best shot of the afternoon.
In the lineup too is number 13, Janika Brown, Latoya Chambers, number 14, Stephanie Davis, number 15, Julian Campbell, 16, Rana Reed, 17, Chrisley Gardner, who wears number 18, and Elaine Graham, number 19. The starting lineup for both teams, but don't be confused because this is the end of the first 40 minutes. Stay with us. When we come back, we pick up the action in the second semi-final of the ISSA Tip Friendly Society High School Girls Football League between Edith Dalton James and Homo Technical.